Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to Hearthstone. Today, we will be doing the final wing of Naxxramus, the FrostWyrm Lair. But before we do that, I need to go on a rant for a little bit. So, before we actually start on Naxxramus, I'm actually going to do a bit of rank play, simply so I can just talk and not have to think that much. Yeah, sure. So, what I want to rant about is... Okay, well, first of all, I actually remembered what it was that I forgot from the last episode, but I won't bother doing that now. But what I do need to talk about is a bit more about goblins versus gnomes. See, here's the thing.
Jaina versus Lair.
Blizzard recently... Oh, hang on.
You asked for it.
This is not going to be fun at all, is it? Yeah, sure, why not. So, after I talked in the last episode, Blizzard decided to release a bit more cards for goblins vs. gnomes. However... hang on. And one of the ones that they released was this. This is a card called Fell Cannon. It is a warrior... It's a warlock-only card that, at the end of turn, does 2 damage to a random minion. Sorry, to a random non-mech minion. This is a problem for me, and here's why. In the last time I talked about this, I made the comment, as it were, that the moment Goblins vs. Gnomes is released, we're going to be seeing an outflux of mech decks. Now, when I said that originally, it was basically because I thought that people would be doing it because it's something new. It's something a bit more... what's the term? It's intriguing. It's interesting. It's going to allow them to do things that they haven't done before. They're trying the new combinations because that's how people work. They see new things and they want to try it out. However, then this card was released, and I realized something. Blizzard is not only just giving you the option to make mech decks, it's outright forcing you to. Allow me to explain what I mean by that. And the thing is, this actually isn't the first card that proves this. This is only the one that I noticed. But let me explain what I mean. This card, if you don't have a mech deck, this card is basically next to useless. What this card is basically saying, in not so many words, is if you want to use this card in your deck, almost all your other cards have to be mechs, just to cancel out the negative effects, because it does say here all minions, so it's not like the I can't remember what it is, that destroyer one where it only focuses on enemy minions. It's all minions, so it's going to target your own minions too. So if you don't want the negative effects of having your minions damaged, you need your minions to be mechs. But at the same time, this card is also only useful if your opponent isn't playing mechs. And basically, essentially, this is a card that you can get around simply by playing a mech deck against the person who's using it. This card is almost useless in that sort of situation. And again, this isn't the first time this has happened. Because this card, which is a mage card, was released very early on when they were talking about all these things. This is a card that was released very early on. It's the Goblin Blast Mage. And again, if you don't have a mech, it's pointless. It's literally pointless. And the thing is, again, they're adding more of these. This isn't becoming just a one-time thing. There is now, out of the 9 deck types, out of the 9 classes in Hearthstone, there are now 6 of them that have at least one card that, if you don't make a mech decks, is completely and utterly pointless. Cobalt Guardian. If you want to use it, you need to have a mech deck. Iron Sensei. You want to use it, you need to have a mech deck. Repair Bot. Again, mech decks. there's a card in every single class right now, almost. They haven't released it for Druid. What else haven't they released it for? They haven't released it for... They haven't released it for Druid, they haven't released it for Shaman, and they haven't released it for... I can't remember the other one.
This guy's...
Nope, they've even released it for Warrior. There is... So... Here's my problem with this. Ben Bro, okay, who, if you don't know that name, he's the designer. Or he's the chief designer for Hearthstone cards. He has been quoted recently as saying it's okay that not every card is useful. Hang on. No, damn it, I'm getting even ahead of myself. You have to understand what this means, okay? What this is saying is that Blizzard has basically gone, this is a card, and you have two options with it. You can either not play it, or you can play it our way.
I wonder.
There are very few other cards that do that, and when they do that, they're all of them, with a few exceptions, and I'll explain those in a bit. With a few exceptions, they're all neutral cards. Now, those exceptions are for hunters and for warlocks, because of the demons and beast synergies that go with those cards. It makes sense then. You're a hunter, you play beasts. You have cards that synchronize with beasts. You play a warlock, you have demons. You have cards that synchronize that way too. But this is the first time that there are cards that are in the actual classes that you can't use unless you say, I will be willing to sacrifice other cards in my deck to have these cards. Now, granted, they are doing their best to add some synergy, so they're actually adding mech cards to each of the classes, which is okay. But just having one card, or in the case of Druid so far there's two, but in the case of one card in every deck. So again, let's take the Goblin Blast Mage, because this is the one that really, really bugs me. Even more than the Phil Cannon. Phil Cannon was just the one that I noticed it with, but this is the one that really bugged me. If you take Goblin Blast Mage, you then have two options. If you say, no, I don't want to make a full-on mech deck, then the only option you have, the only conceivable option you will have after Goblins vs. Gnomes is the Snow Chugger. Which, it's a mech card, and it's a mage card, and it works. It's a good card. That makes sense. And you don't want to fiddle yourself out with all those other ones, because, let's imagine you want to make a freeze deck, alright? There's a card that gives freeze, and it's a mech, so it synergizes. That's fine. However,
Well played.
when you do this, that means you will have two cards in your deck. Two. A grand total of 2 cards that are viable to work in synergy. That is a fantastically low amount. It's so low, it's almost pointless. They're cutting out the chances of more variety in these cards, simply because they want people to focus more on what they're now doing. It's painful for me to look at, and the worst thing of all is that this isn't the only thing they've done. Allow me to introduce you to... I can't remember the name at the moment, but this is the new Shaman card that they've recently just announced. I have massive problems with this card. Want to know why I have problems with this card? Because instead of saying... Because what Blizzard has basically done here is said, hey, we have a card that absolutely nobody uses. Why don't we make it a card that's exactly like it in every conceivable aspect, except it's infinitely better? So instead of buffing a card that they know is broken, instead of trying to fix it, Blizzard has instead decided that they're just going to add in a cheaper substitute. And just completely ignore the one. Again, this is something I have massive problems with. Now, obviously they don't, and I know they don't, because Ben Bros, who is the guy who is in charge of... he's the lead card designer in Hearthstone. He has recently been quoted as saying that it's okay if not every card in Hearthstone is good. And you know what? He's almost right. He's kind of right. Alright? But there's one key difference. Alright? In its current state, Hearthstone can't afford to do that. Now, I don't like using this metaphor here. So, because I don't know, it makes me uneasy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's compare Hearthstone to Magic. Alright? You know what the thing is about Magic? As it currently stands, Magic has, and I checked this to make sure I wasn't exaggerating here. I'd actually double check this to make sure. Hearthstone, damn it, Magic, as it currently stands, currently holds approximately 14,000 different cards. 14,000 cards. Hearthstone, on the other hand, if we wait until after this expansion, Hearthstone is going to have approximately 540. Now, let's take an assumption here, okay? It's a very broad assumption, but let's make it. Let's assume, for ease of use, that in any card game, 50% of cards are average. Alright? Each one has its pros and cons, but overall they're just kind of average. Let's assume also that 25% of cards are garbage, and the other 25% are good cards. This is the difference here. If you wanted to make a deck solely of good cards, in Magic, if we assume that you use a standard 60-card deck, and let's be generous here, and say that only 20 of those are lands, okay? So in your deck you have 40 minions or spells or whatever you choose. And let's also be a bit more generous and assume that, for whatever reason, maybe you want to be a bit more versatile, maybe you want to go for a bit more variety, but for whatever reason, each card is different. It's unique. Now, so, for 40 cards, you then have a choice. If you only wanted to do good cards, you then have the... If you only wanted to do good cards, you have, for 40, you have
I'm already attacked.
your choice of approximately 3,500 cards. For 40 cards in the deck, you have 3,500 cards that you can possibly choose from. Now let's compare that to Hearthstone. In Hearthstone, if you wanted to make a deck using only the good cards, and like the legitimately good cards, so like, I know, I have massive trouble saying his name, and I apologize for this, but the guy who does... like, a lot of you, a few of you probably know about the 30 Legendaries deck. You know the thing? That isn't made of 30 good cards. That's just made of 30 cards that people think are powerful. It's really, really bad. Okay? They're not all good cards. But... you know what they did? So... But let's actually focus on 30 cards that are actually properly good. If you want to make a deck of 30 good cards, you have your choice of approximately 130 cards.
I let the dogs
130. As opposed to 3,500. Let me just put this into perspective here. If you wanted to make... This means that that conceivably, in Magic, 80 people could make a deck of good cards, and it wouldn't be... And quite conceivably, not have any cards that are identical. Okay? In Magic... In Hearthstone... In Hearthstone, you have that option for 4 people.
I am sorry.
4.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Okay? This is not how you should go about making cards for your game. Now, yes, I get it. Not all cards are going to be equal. It's not possible to have that. But, okay, it is possible to minimize that amount. And when you are this small, when you have this few options for variety and few options for versatility, as they have in Hearthstone, you can't afford to just let cards waste. Alright? It's not good. It's not good. It's just... It's lazy. It's lazy. That's simply it. They're not willing to put effort into making cards better. They're just happy to say, oh, we screwed up with this card, so just ignore it. You don't have the ability to do that at this point in time. You don't. You don't have the ability to do that at this point in time. It is far, far, far too early in the life cycle of this game before you can just say discarding cards for being useless. You need to think. Alright, Blizzard, card creators, you need to properly think here. I think I've ranted long enough. I've probably had other things to say about it, but I can't remember this time. So, rant over. And to those of you who use the skip button, welcome back. So, now that that's over and done with, let's actually get into what I'm actually here for. The final stage of Naxxramus. Let's go. Now, if you remember, I opened the last bit last time. I haven't actually done any of the heroic challenges. I haven't bothered doing those. Any of the ones I haven't done yet. I did try Patchwork for a little bit, but that's about it. I didn't get anywhere with him. But anyway, let's actually get started.
My massive FrostWyrm awaits. Dress warm.
So, Sephiron. I'm gonna be honest here, I know a little bit about this particular fight. And when I say this particular fight, I mean in Hearthstone, not in Warcraft. I still haven't looked it up, but I know a bit about Hearthstone because I was looking up videos just basically to see people's reactions to this hero power and to see how much they differed from mine almost. And I saw, and this is all I saw, that the moment I hit choose, there's going to be, on my side of the board, there's going to be, I think it's a 0-8 minion. Now, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it does, I don't know what it's called. All I know is that it's going to be there. So let's get started with Sephiron. What do I want to do? I will go rogue. So hope this works.
Valera versus Sephiron.
Ooh, loud.
Watch.
You're talking to a giant freaking dragon here, Valera. It's... it doesn't really have a back to watch. Well, let's go. And I know it's an autocast. So what is this minion? And here we go. Oh, so it's 210. I thought it was 08.
That little gnome. He used to be an interloper like yourself.
Permanently frozen. Adjacent minions are immune to frost breath. Okay. So basically, it's a game where you... a match where you can only have 2 minions on the board at each time. Okay. Well, let's get started.
One shot, one kill.
I don't want to silence this guy. Or maybe I will at the end. I'll keep this guy and use him as a killing blow. That'd be fun. Dang, is he just gonna roar every time?
I will be your death.
I don't want to watch.
Here we go.
Job's done.
I'll give it a shot.
Here we go.
Why do you always do that, you stupid, stupid RNG? Ugh. Oh.
Stop hiding
So-
behind that block of ice.
Also, yeah, that's probably how you're meant to play it in the actual game. You're meant to... There's probably, like, giant pillars of ice all around these places. And so you're probably meant to, like... Uh-huh. Ugh. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Wait. Okay.
I've got a huge gun.
Oh, no, he's not. I don't know what to do here. There we go, okay. Yeah. It's the only thing I can do. Probably the worst play imaginable, but it's there.
Mind if I roll need?
Here we go.
Saffron, execute plan. Freeze the blood in your veins.
Give me a quest.
Shields up.
I'm dead.
Here we go.
Naxxramus is ours.
Truth is my shield. Here we go.
Job done.
Some still fun.
Join me in death.
Hang on.
Your magic shall not save you.
Justice shall prevail.
Quest
Oh,
accepted.
hang on.
Here
I said I would let the little guy have his victory, and I will.
Your magic shall not save you.
Killed by your own frozen interloper. And Kel'Thuzad himself is next.
My dragon!
Haha.
Do not like you.
And there's the echoing ooze. Here's Kel'Thuzad. There he is. I'll click on him in a second. But going back to Goblins vs. Gnomes, one of the cards they recently announced was, or they let you choose between, was a couple of new legendary cards, and the one that won was this giant freaking Hydra. I can't remember its name. The other one was a Druid card, and look, even someone who only does like a basic, like essentially Google search into the World of Warlord, if I know that without a doubt, it's going to be Malorne, or Malorn, or however you pronounce it. If even I know that, I don't understand. Everybody else obviously knows this, but yeah.
This next fight will not be easy. I hear the boss is all powerful and very handsome.
I wonder well, it depends. What did he look like when he was alive? I don't know. I just want to point out though how incredibly different he looks from that. It's so weird. Just speaking of legendaries though, I'm thinking back to the tutorial for Hearthstone. Out of all the people you fight there, the only one that so far hasn't been made into a card yet is Naxxramus. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be releasing him sometime soon, especially because they're doing Goblins vs. Gnomes and he's a gnome. He is a gnome, isn't he? I hope he is. I don't want to sound racist. Maybe he's a dwarf. But yeah, so they're probably releasing him this time around, but I'm just thinking back. I can't remember, did Illidan, when you versed him in the tutorial, did he look like he does on his card? I know all the other ones that got, like, massively more close-ups, or at least Millhouse did. I can't remember if Illidan's picture was the same or different. So, Kel'Thuzad, what do you do? 2 damage to my hero and freeze it. So, we're on a time lock. Okay. I'm actually considering my Warlock. Let's go.
Gul'dan versus Healthazar.
I don't know what to cast, like I thought it would be.
We finally meet.
Yes, we
Your
do.
soul shall be mine.
Yes!
Someone's soul.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Does he have a different... I have to check this. Does he have a different emote for everyone? Hang on, did he say anything now? No. But that was a direct response.
For Hearthstone. Did you hear that, Bigglesworth?
I have to check this. I have to check this. Let's go with the rogue. Probably say something like, you should watch yours, or something along those lines. I need to see this. I need to see this. There's a skip button for anybody who doesn't care.
Lair versus Healthazar.
Yep.
We finally meet.
Watch your back.
Okay. I will.
Punctuated for emphasis and everything. Okay.
I did.
Well, we have to do this now. Oh, it's so interesting. I get. I have the biggest smile on my face right now. I wish you could see it. Well, let's work my way back around.
Thrall versus.
I'm actually not going to be talking for a while.
We finally meet. For Doomhammer. You're fighting for a hammer. Okay.
Alright.
You win.
I also wonder if he has like a different emote for everything people say. I'll just check with my warlock there, because I don't want to waste time going through everybody just to check. But we'll see. I'm gonna have to show off my druid, or at least a few things in my druid. Hopefully you don't notice. No. Hopefully you don't realize what it is.
Rexxar versus Healthazar.
We finally meet. Let the hunt begin. Be my guest. Well fought. I can see.
One thing I do want to point out while this is up, has anyone noticed how incredibly different the art for Kill Command is, or it's opposed to anybody else?
That spell.
It's so weird. It's always bugged me how different the artwork on that particular card is. I'm not saying it's bad art, but it's just so weird to see something so insanely different from all the other ones. It's bizarre. Alright. Let's go warrior. What do you have to say against Grommash? Oh, no wait, so this is Garrosh. Grommash is legendary.
Healthazar.
We finally meet. Victory or death?
It will be death.
Really?
Yeah, thought so.
Death it is then.
Although, considering I just got those two guys' names wrong, that does bring up an interesting point that I kind of was thinking about, I wasn't planning on bringing it up. What do you think...
I just completed a quest to destroy an interloper. 40 gold, yes.
Good for you. So, quick question. If every single one of these guys was made into a legendary card, which they might, considering the fact that Blizzard has announced that it officially wants to have, like, multiple hero options for each class. Like, I know the one they said specifically is that they want to give players the option, if they play Warrior, to choose between Garrosh and Varian Rin, I think is his name. I can't remember properly. But yeah, they have specifically those two options. So I'm wondering if they'll then decide to make the legendaries for, like, the opposing cards. They probably won't, but it's interesting to think about. Like, if this guy was actually a legendary, or this guy was a legendary, what do you think their abilities would be? Just you know, just chat somewhere. Do like a Reddit page, or maybe just in the comments or something. I don't know. I did think about that for a while. I couldn't for the life of me figure it out. I've been going for 40 minutes, I just realized. This is insane.
And I will with huge minions and devastating spells.
I love how absolutely tiny the writing is on that one.
The victory
It really is interesting that he doesn't actually have anything to say for the actual
victory
hero. Yep.
tastes so sweet. Like a milkshake. No, maybe more like a bar of chocolate.
I would go with milkshake. I'm really not actually that keen on chocolate. I can't stand it. I'm actually allergic to like the real dark stuff. I literally can't have that. I'm really not too keen on the normal stuff either. Except for white, I can kind of live with that. So let's go Priest, Mage, Druid, and then back to actually playing with Warlock.
Anduin versus Kel'Thuzad.
We finally meet.
The light shall bring victory.
How naive. Don't you remember what happened to Uther?
If it wasn't for the fact that I actually looked that up, that would go right over my head if I didn't actually know what happened to him. That would have gone right over my head.
You have best.
I wasn't told.
My power is overwhelming, and yet I did not die horribly at the end of the turn.
In jokes, how witty. So what does Jaina say? Or what's his response to Jaina, I should say?
Jaina versus Kel'Thuzad.
We finally meet.
You asked for it.
I most certainly you barged into my
I think that might be my favorite one so far. Oh, cripes. Wrong button. Did he just switch everything? Oh! Hello.
victory for Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah, you've already said that one.
Did you hear that, Bigglesworth?
That's actually a card, isn't it? I think I read somewhere that there actually is his cat somewhere in this match. Or maybe it's like at the end of the match and you just get to wail on it or something.
Malfurion versus Kel'Thuzad.
I wonder what he actually says when you actually properly walk in. Like in the actual Naxxramus.
I must protect the wild.
And?
The Wild? Then what are you doing in Naxxramus?
I concede.
So yeah, I wonder what his actual like proper intro is when you fight him. Not sure. Alright.
Give me a K. Give me a T. What's that spell?
What, Katie Tunstall? No, I don't know, she's an okay singer. I don't know why you're bringing her up now. Oh, bad jokes all around. Okay, now let's actually start playing. And have me start talking about what I started talking 7 minutes ago. Well, actually more like 5. So. Possible options for new class legendaries.
Gul'dan versus Kel'Thuzad.
We finally meet.
Yes, we do. And actually, before I start talking, let's see what you actually do.
Well, someone's soul shall be someone.
Yeah. 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 Nothing? Do anything?
I
I will freeze the blood in your veins. Your soul shall suffer. Oh,
Aha, he does!
so scared.
sorry.
It's okay, Interloper. We all
It's probably the same thing, though.
Stake.
indeed. Naxxramus, you are welcome.
I love how he's so completely, he just has no idea what to do with that.
The end is coming.
Well,
Oh, hang on.
Cha, of course I played. New freaking Zod.
I thought the phrase was Dan freaking Green. And I have bullet control. Alright, so what am I doing here? Can we back up a bit? Okay. Come on. Come on. Alright, anyways. Back to what I was saying at the start. So... Oh, that's good for me.
Sustenance. From the void I come.
So, they've already released the Hunters and Druid decks, but... Oh, sorry, the Hunter and Druid legendaries. They've already released both of them. That being said, if they were going to go, which they probably will, but I would probably think they would go with what's this called? I actually need to get this out first. Sorry, Nerubian. Especially with the Druid, if they've got Malorne out, then the next one they do would probably be Remulus. I know a lot of people have been suggesting, as it were, that they could probably be what's her name? Tyrande? But the only problem is, I don't think anybody can adequately decide on whether she's meant to be a druid or a priest. Because I've seen a lot of people consider that it could be either.
As the master wishes.
Nobody can seem to properly decide as to which one she is. So, Hunter, I honestly don't know. Again, I don't know my WoW lore that much, so there's probably a number of famous beasts around there. The one I thought of, it might be, from my limited knowledge, I thought it might be Bangladesh, but you know, maybe not.
Like to play with fire?
The one that everybody seems to be debating, though, is what would the next rogue legendary be? A lot of people think or suspect that it would probably be Garona Hellforcer. I think this is what her name is. The only thing is, though, considering the fact that Blizzard is definitely going to do the whole... like, multiple heroes thing, I think that it's much more likely that Garona would be for, like, the next hero for the rogue, as opposed to Valera. I think that's a lot more likely, so my guess would probably it would either be Matthias Shaw, Marzon, or possibly one of the chiefs from the Scarlet Crusade. This one's a tricky one. Now, Warrior. What would the one for Warrior be? I've gotten enough. The ones that I've considered it might be are Tyrion Anvilmar and the High Guard Tyrius. Neither of which are necessarily good, but...
Your turn is over. My turn now.
Oh!
Be free, my minions.
It's on a time limit. How many cards did I have? I'm halfway through my deck. Okay.
I just completed a
Okay, so I'm halfway through my deck. So, it's on a very, very strong time limit here. Alright. I may need to... Well... Let's just go full on ahead then. Let's go mage. I didn't get a chance to properly, like, show off my mage last time, I don't think.
Jaina versus Healthazard!
We finally meet.
You asked for it.
I most certainly did not. You barged into my floating necropolis.
Alright.
Job's done.
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
Hello.
Do you offer
I didn't actually do that one properly the last time.
trying to kill you?
For Paladin Legendary, I really didn't get that far. I really did try. The only one I could find was... what's his name? Naxxramus? This guy. That's all I can explain as him. It's just this guy. Alright. As for Warlock, I don't know... At some point they're definitely going to have to go into, like, famous Warlocks, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So, I think it's much more likely that it would be for... They'd probably stick for a while, like, the Massive Demons, which is why I thought it might do, Naxxramus. Which... even though I know technically, at least according to the wiki, the art he has is the exact identical art that Pit Lord currently has. Which, yeah. I don't know. What's the other one? Shaman's one is also interesting because they have Alakir, don't they? As their legendary.
Your turn.
Ah, okay, so it's actually when it gets down to that far.
My turn now. Be free, my minions.
The damned stand ready.
Now this fight's gonna start getting interesting. Alright. So. And I'll ping this guy off. Sorry, I was just thinking about that for a while. Okay. So, yeah. Shaman Legendary was the other one that was really tricky. But I basically just thought that they might do either... Oh, right, it's 8. So... they might either go with Neptulon or Therizane. Or however you pronounce that.
Job's done.
Should have pinged him off, dang it. And he's gonna get stronger. Oh, no, that was good. Okay. Is there anyone I've missed? Right, I've missed the mage one. The one I had for the mage was... This is gonna be tricky. The idea I had for the mage was one of the...
Let the pain speak.
Oh, there are a number... No, actually, I'll save mage till last. The one I had for the priest was... There are 2 archbishops, aren't there? There's Benedict and Alonsus. Again, though, considering they're going to be going for the... Sorry, lady. Oh, I hate doing that. Considering they're going for the 2 heroes thing, I think Alonsus is most likely the one that is going to be the other side of the priests. But, so, in that aspect, I think Alonsus is the more likely. You know, you're fighting against him, right? I'm holding him off. I'm desperately holding him off. It's not working. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dang it. Because I'm gonna spend on this one, and then that one, and then that one, and he's just gonna go face, and yeah. Damn it! Well, this one, well, when I say this one got closer, it definitely did get well, I don't know. I have to play really defensive on this one.
So sweet. Like a milkshake. No, maybe more like a bar of chocolate.
So, getting back to what I was saying about the mage ones, I originally had two. I had the Grand Manister Romoth and Arceus Sunroar, or however his name is. These guys, okay? Editing magic, these guys. And let's do this. But then I found one that I thought would be pretty interesting, until I found out that it was actually useless. How many of you who are watching this have heard of a WoW character known as Karina of Silvermoon?
The light shall bring victory.
How naive. Don't you remember what happened to Uther?
If you haven't, and you play WoW and you say, I haven't heard of that, well, you haven't heard of it because technically she doesn't actually exist. She was a character that was created uniquely for the trading card game that they had before this. I don't want you out when you're on the field. So, they did that. And what happened next? Because I found this through one of the Wikipedia pages, and I thought, you know what, that looks like it would be a really interesting card. That's all I can do. And then I found out that she doesn't actually exist, which makes me wonder as to whether or not Blizzard would actually consider placing in cards in this game, or legendaries rather, that don't actually exist.
Embrace the void.
Because the reason, and the thing is, I consider they might, because, especially the one who did Karina, because the artist who actually drew up Karina is actually an artist on Hearthstone. They're actually an artist for Hearthstone.
Job's done.
So it probably wouldn't be inconceivable if they were going to do that. But I don't know, I have honestly no idea whether they would or not. I am not getting anywhere with this deck. Unbelievable.
You have bested.
Yes, you have. Damn it!
My power is overwhelming.
One of these has to
And yet
work.
I did not die horribly at the end of the turn.
Gul'dan versus Kel'Thuzad.
Okay.
We finally meet.
Alright, this isn't bad.
Soul shall be mine.
Probably get rid of the Void Walker.
Well, someone's soul shall be someone's.
Okay. He's gonna have Frostwall in his hand, isn't he? Of course he is. But just in case. Don't have Frostbolt. Please don't have Frostbolt. He has Frostbolt. Damn you! I don't even know why I bother. Uh-huh.
Why do you fall?
Job's done.
Get hit, damn you. Okay. Nothing? Alright. You're not a demon, are you, Kalthazan? Oh, that'll be good at some point in the future.
Of course.
Oh, just not now. He needs as few minions on the board as possible. Which one? Taunter? Yep. That's fine. Still got my damage dealer on. Good. I'll risk it. Ah, that's okay. He just summons himself. He's like Karen, but much weaker. Okay. How do I do this? You. That. And you. And risk it. Okay.
Job's done.
And a Leperno. That's good.
Damn, stand ready.
Perfect. So if I do this, put this guy out, and change. Perfect. Okay, this is the best I've done. I'm only down 20 health. He has a clear board,
Be free, my minions.
and he's frozen. Which one? That one. Okay. Perfect. So I do this, make you useful. I attack you into that, and yes! RNG for the win. And do I? You are useless. Okay. Oh! To the end of turn. It's only 5. It's fine.
Bound to me now.
No, it really isn't. Okay. I can heal this. Should I leave it? I don't know. Do I? Yes, I better. Cause, yeah. Hey, yeah, fine. That's good.
The damned stand ready.
That's okay.
Let the pain speak to me.
Not so okay. Alright, so you out.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Heal myself slightly. Kill myself a bit again. Okay. Ram you into this. Ram you
Paltry task.
into you. If he can't block, I've won. I've still won. Maybe not. Okay, not so much.
Let the pain speak to me.
Come on. 5. I can take that. It's alright. Put you out. Some fear on the board. And... don't risk it.
For the Lich King!
Don't block. Yes! 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 Oh! Unless... no, he can't. It's not. He can't be. He isn't? Look.
Paltry task.
It probably will be. This is my freaking favorite card in the game, and... it's...
Task.
yes! Ah! Yes! Yes! Oh, I probably cut out. Oh, I probably cut out about 3 of those attempts because they were just useless. But I knew I could do it with this deck. Yes, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful in every way. I wonder what he's going to say when we get to the end of heroic mode. You can't say the same thing, and they wouldn't program to say the same thing. They're too smart for that. I'm interested to see heroic mode now. But more importantly, Kel'Thuzad returns. And Paladin class challenge. Oop. What's this? That's creepy. Aw, I don't get to hit the cat? Let's have a look at heroics then. Come on. Just have a quick look. And... yeah, it'll obviously be the same thing, because that's actually a pretty strong power. So what's the catch? Come on.
Jaina versus Saffron.
Alright. And yep.
You asked for it.
Hurry up! I don't have the minion, is that it? I can't hide behind the ice! Let's just try, I want to just try something, hang on.
Job done.
It's not because I think this isn't targeted, but let's just see. Ah, okay. That was worth a shot. Yeah, you win.
Naxxramus is all.
How on earth am I gonna beat this one?
You win this.
Actually, my warrior deck would probably be good against this guy, because you know you had a lot. Because yeah, you had a lot of charge. You had a lot of like instant damage dealing. Actually, probably even my hunter. Maybe. And Kel'Thuzad, how you doing, buddy?
Jaina versus Kel'Thuzad.
We finally meet.
We already met in
You
normal
asked
mode.
for it.
I most certainly did not. You
Yep.
barged into my floating necropolis.
So he's 45. He's obviously got a lot more health, but damage to get down off. Okay, so he's got 20 and 3 damage to hero. Okay. Let's just really quickly play to see what happens. To see if I can get lucky and see what happens when I get him down. I probably won't. I'll probably get slaughtered beforehand.
Freeze the blood in your
But let's just see if I can. Dude, he can't attack anyway. It's fine. I've got 10 turns. I should be able to do this, possibly. I'm just going for his face here. Come on, where's my freeze minions? Do that next time. How would this guy actually have worked? I was so busy on trying to actually beat him, I never actually wondered how he would actually activate. So, obviously is in two major stages. One where he probably, like, throws ice around the place. And you can't get touch to him. And the other where he basically does exactly what he did, where you get him down below a certain level, he becomes a lot more powerful. And... yeah, I guess you probably just go from there. Okay. Might be able to survive this. Let's see what happens.
The damned stand ready.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm just thinking. So I need to get him down to 9 health. Let's fill in those two. He's up to 8. Hang on. Teacher. Elemental. Anyway, I can get 2 more. Yes! Okay, so I do that. He gets that. I do that. And then... he's dead? Yes, and what's he got? What's his power? Yep. I'm really glad I was able to do this. Alright. 5 5s. Okay, so that's how it works. Yep, I'm dead anyway. Anyway, I just wanted to see what happens when we got to this stage. Alright. So yeah, he probably like retreats like a further bit back into his lair. And then you have to fight his minions first, and then you can get back to fighting him.
Give me a key. What's that spell?
No idea. Alright, final... against him! It's against him! So Paladin is apparently good against Kel'Thuzad. Huh. Alright. And, yeah, Avenge. Alright. So... one last thing, before we finish up here. What do you think the next one of these adventures is going to be? Because... again, this is something I've also been looking into.
Fight with honor. And I will fight with huge minions and devastating spells. Good luck.
The thing is, if we assume that any further adventures they want to do like Naxxramus, like, here's the thing, there's really... I can't talk while you're yabbering, Kel'Thuzad. There's really 2 reasons that they would have picked Naxxramus for this. One is the fact that it's a thing that a lot of people would have played, okay? So it's a very famous raid, it's a very... oh, no. It's not gonna kill the spell, is it? Oh, good. It's a very famous raid. But... more importantly, because of the way it's set out, with actual, like, the layers and stuff, they're able to do... do it like they did, where they actually had, once a week, 5 bosses, and it would just go down the ladder that way. So, the thing is...
Reporting for duty.
So, because of that, if they were to do one of these again, then, unless they want to do something different next time, which they might, I don't know, But if they don't, then they're most likely going to want to have it. So we do another raid where you are already you're like this. Okay, so
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
how do I put this?
Reporting for duty.
Give it another situation where they would also have that same sort of layering, as it were. The thing is, though, there really I looked into it to check. There really aren't that many raids that do that. Well, what is there? Based on what I've seen, if they actually do want to keep that sort of pattern, there's only 4 raids that they could actually legitimately make work. And even then, it's sort of gimmick. It's sort of iffy on some of them. Because one of them is...
To battle!
Oh, dang it, I'm on to 5 health already. I honestly didn't notice.
Push forward.
Yikes! I really gotta stop talking. Okay.
The damned stand ready.
So if they actually want to do this layering thing,
Pain, speak to me.
then they have a grand total of 4 raids that they could possibly work with. One is the Naxxramus Siege, which I really doubt they would do, simply because it just doesn't... It's not something that I would see working.
My shield for Argus!
But what else? What else? So you have the Naxxramus Siege. You have the Throne of Thunder. They might, and I stress the word might very heavily here, might be able to work in Karazhan if they found a way to, like, properly layer everything. And I'm dead. If they found a way to properly, like, layer everything, they might be able to do Karazhan.
Just completed a quest to destroy
Yeah.
Interloper. 40 gold, yes.
But you also have the one which I honestly think probably would be the next one, which is Uldur. Now, they have to move a number of things around, and they definitely have to include the optional ones. I'm kind of interested in where they would put the one in the observatory, though. But I think that would definitely be the most likely candidate for the next one they do, if only because based on what I've seen, a lot of people seem to want to have a Yogg-Saron card in this game. So, if no other reason, I think that one would be likely. But what else? Now, there's some that probably almost definitely aren't going to work. Like, they're probably not going to be doing the Black Temple. They're not going to be doing Onyxia's Lair. They're probably not going to be doing Gruul's Lair. Basically, anything with the word Lair in it, they're probably not going to be doing. But what they might do is, if instead of just focusing on the raid, they could conceivably work in the entire instance into it. So, yes, thank you, Hearthstone. So, if that is the case, then suddenly there's a lot more options open. And that would be 2 with Blessing of Wisdom, right? Yeah, perfect. If they do that, if they actually use full instances and not just, like, just purely focus on the raids, that opens up another, like, 3 more, basically. Which, strictly speaking, still isn't much. But time, it probably make a more interesting one. Like the one, if they do that, there's two that I would really want to see done, and they are
Stand ready.
the Cold Fang Reservoir, where the Serpentine Cavern is, and I would also be interested. I would definitely be interested to see the Tempest Keep.
For the crusade!
I would especially be interested to see the Tempest Keep because. Yep. Come on. And do I... No, hang on. Do this. Give me numbers. Alright. I think the Tempest Keep would also be a very interesting one. I've actually basically, for the actual raid part, so for the actual part in the eye itself... Wait, why did you get 4? Oh, right. So yeah, for the part that's in the actual eye itself, I've actually come up with
Speak to me.
with how the bosses would work for...
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Follow the rule.
I've actually come up with 3 of the 4 bots in that raid, like how they would actually work in Hearthstone. So, I'd be really interested to see how they would go about doing that one. Okay.
What we do.
I'm also slightly dubious as to whether or not they would actually properly do Blackrock. Because... Yep.
Follow the rule.
Oh, damn it! I buffed you. I was planning on buffing that. Oh, damn it! How did I miscalculate that? Hang on. What happened? Oh, right, the Scarlet thing and that guy. Damn it! Alright, how do I do this?
For the crusade!
Last warning. Last warning.
Why are they Russian? I've never actually heard that card before. No! Damn you! Well, I now have the buffest Scarlet Crusader in history.
Join or die.
Come on, you really gonna take her out? Come on. No, no! No! Oh, I completely and utterly forgot about that. Please be something I can use. I just need 1 Guardian of Kings. Wait, does that cost 4? Sun Cleric. Consecration. I've lost.
Join.
And I was going so well too. Now, if there was any justice, he'd probably kill me with my own Crusader. Come on. All right. And dead. He has no justice. He is Kel'Thuzad. He doesn't play nice. Alright. Come on. One last go. That one was so close. I like how I went from being destroyed without damaging him to almost killing him and then getting destroyed in one game.
We finally meet.
I will fight with honor.
And I will fight with huge minions and devastating spells. Good luck.
Alright, come on. What exactly is the strategy behind this deck? I can't quite tell.
Reporting for duty.
Really, I need to combo these together, so Sword of Justice next, then the Ooze, then the Wisdom, and then I'll have 2 sets of 2/1 minions on the board.
I can't do that.
Oh, right, I'm frozen. I've already made that joke. Wait, that's not... well, technically it's not a joke if I'm doing it simply because... well, I'm doing it. Alright, Alright, and then you can arrive, and you get buffed up yourself. And you also have Blessing of Wisdom. Alright, and I have 2 rather buff minions. I need to do Ooze and Blessing of Kings. No! Damn you! Oh, now I have 1 really buff Ooze. Oh, what are you doing? No! No! Oh. Although on the plus side, he's really working out those freezing spells. No, I can't risk it. Come on, what's he killing? Me, probably.
For the Lich King!
Damn it, how many of these cards are in this deck? Okay, I have 2 freaking massive things on there. And of course he's just gonna kill me.
Let the pain speak to me.
Fine.
Naxxramus is ours.
Okay, so we do this. Then we do this.
Seal for Argus.
And then at the end of turn, you're gonna have double copied. Give him just 1. Come on.
What we do.
Oh! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Okay, here's what's happening.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. So do this. Do this. Dang it, does it lock off properly when I get there? Well, let's hit him with the hardest I can. Okay, so it doesn't.
Turn is over.
I've only actually managed to just get his armor down, so that's good to know I can do that. This is gonna hurt. Oh no! No. Well, I'm healed. Oh, he's going to chain it. He's going to chain it. And I am at a massive card disadvantage here. Where is whatever that one is that forces you to draw cards? Oh my freaking head. Really? That one?
Reporting for duty.
Join or die.
Well, he dies. And kill you. Come on. Come on. Which one? Obviously the buff one. Nope, no! Oh, this... Are they... Oh, because you can't attack with that one, possibly.
To battle!
Or die.
I need to heal. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Alright.
The damned stand ready.
Fine. And he gets to draw. Which one? Probably the... Yep. Okay. Just minion it up. Probably should have saved that, actually. I'm stupid. Well, I know which one's what's dying this time. No? Well, the cultist is, though. Yep.
Join or die.
I don't have this one. Damn it! I really don't like quitting. I never quit when it actually comes to, like, rank play. I like to let people have their victories. But, damn it!
Like a milkshake.
Yeah, come on.
No, maybe more like a bar of chocolate.
Clearing trash. Alright.
Uther versus Healthazard.
I've almost been going at this for 2 hours. This is insane.
I will fight with honor.
And I will fight with huge minions and devastating spells. Good luck.
Okay, so Sitrep, it has been this many minutes since the last time I saw. This guy has been killing me non-stop. And I kind of figured, no, this time, no. There was no point. Alright.
We finally meet.
I will fight with honor.
And I will fight with huge minions and devastating spells. Good luck.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
So I do that. He's up to 6. Yep, he does just me.
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
Wait, what did he do last time? Let's recruit.
Reporting for duty.
Justice. Come on.
Let the pain speak to me.
Do I? No, I'll save as many charges as I can. Or should I? I don't know. I don't play this type of paladin. Well, actually, I kind of do, when I think about it. But I don't play with this many oozes. This is why I don't like Arena as much as I like Constructed. I prefer to know what it is that's in my decks. Why is that so hard? Okay. How do I... There's no way I can get out of this peacefully. But I can do damage to him. And heal myself up a bit. Okay. He has 6. I will have... these. Okay. Come on. I need to keep cards. I need to keep cards. That's the thing I gotta remember. So it's always screwed me over in the last ones. That's that one. Yep. It's fine.
Follow the rule.
And let's get in favored. Blessing,
Join
sword,
or die.
wisdom. And now all I need is an ooze.
For the Lich King!
Okay, that's good. Okay, I have to be careful about this. Place this down. I was about to say no because I don't have that. And give... to you... and attack you, and here come the guys, and that's what... Okay, so save the consecration so I can do that.
Turn now. Be free, my minions.
I can't let anything get too buffed, though. Ooze, perfect. Now, oh, gah. Okay, so, first things first, do this. Then do that. Then do this. Then that. You're still up. Then get the shield out. And I'll do this, this, and this on the next turn, all at once. And I have two really, really powerful things. That's fine. He's used up everything. Okay, so do this. Do this. And now all he's going to do is... what's this called again? Chain it. And buff up once. Yep. Now he's going to do is chain one of them. Smith. Interesting. And the gargoyle. Well, that's why I can Peacekeeper. Which one? The one with the most power. Fair enough. Actually, no, that isn't the one with the most power. I don't know what was going on with that. Okay, so do that, so that way I can at least get some buffs. Kill you. Uh-huh. Perfect. I think I might be able to do this time. And avenge. Alright. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking semi-decent here. Oh, I hate you. But on the plus side, you haven't taken any of my minions. Okay, so all I need to do is get... if I get through that, I have... 13... 25... 28, so... okay, so I do this. And this. I said that. And I've won.
I can't.
Perfect! Yes! Oh, that's brilliant. I can't. Yes, that's been so long.
The end. There is still heroic mode.
And there's Avenge. So that means I have officially completely done this. Yep. That is... Oh, there's nothing like that. Oh. It's probably going to be for heroic mode, though, so I'll also record that. But yeah, that is Naxxramus completed. So really, there's only one thing left to do, and really, hopefully, hopefully this is going to make up for the amount of times I wasted your time during this episode. So, 13 packs, lucky 13, time to open them up. Are you ready? Let's do this. 1. Also, this is I've got to do this now because Goblins vs. Gnomes is going to be out in a bit, and so they're going to have new packs then. So we'll see what happens there. Wait, do they still have that thing where you can... Ah! No way! First freaking pack is a legendary. Oh. Oh, what is it? Please be one of the good ones. Did I talk about that today? I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. I don't know. So wait, we're already saving that one till last. And, okay. So what are these ones? Okay, I've got 2 of all of those, so that's useless. Rare? I've got 1 of those. I don't really need a second one, though. Legendary. Okay. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? Please be something useful, or at the very least, please be something I can possibly use. Go! Oh! Oh, a golden in Oh. Actually, I could probably use that card now that I think about it. I could probably use it in... Yeah, I could probably use it in, like, either my Shaman or my Rogue deck, because I kind of... I tend to run out of cards quickly on that one, so I might actually have a use for that. Golden freaking legendary, I'm so... Alright, so what's next? What's next, then? Come on. And anything? Nothing. And... Again, I think I have 2 of those. So what's this one? I can't remember. I think I have 1 of those too. Alright. Number 11. And... Yes. Oh! 2 rares. Okay. Really? You know, I was talking about you at the start of the episode. That's... Alright. I don't think I actually have... I don't know if I have 1 of those. Definitely got those. And go! Come on, give me rares I can actually freaking use. What is the one I need? There's one rare that I need. What is it? It's for... I can't remember. Damn it, what is it? Hunter, hang on. No, Rogue, no. I'm actually going through my decks, hang on. Don't need that one, don't need that one. Can't remember which is the one I need. Dang it! Well, I got 2 more rares here, so... I don't think I have 1 of those. That I've been needing to lead one. And... I didn't think you could actually get 2 of the same card in the pack. Well, that makes 4 of those I've got now. Alright, number 9. Come on. And... Please be Shadow Form. Oh! Oh, damn. Okay. And a Cold Light. I don't Murloc, that's useless. Come on. And... Wait, which is the giant I have? I think I have them. I think the Mountain Giant is actually the one I have. So I need Yeah, I need the Sea Giant and I need the Moon Giant. I've got one of these, so I now have two, so that's useful. Oh! Yes! Oh! Okay, remember when I said all the way back a few minutes ago that just at least give me something I can use? I can totally use this. Oh! And it was number 8, that's beautiful. Alright. Go on. Anything here? Ah, come on. Nothing. I also... They're also keeping the one common card I need. I need... what is it? The Spiteful Smith. I need one of those for my warrior deck. And I already got... Dang it. Quick question. The Kirin Mage, the artwork, is that a guy or a girl? I can never quite tell. It looks like a... I honestly don't know. Maybe it's just a girl with a moustache. Alright. And anything? Nope. Okay. I think, yeah, I've been needing one of those. Okay, and... Come on! Wait, what do I need? That's the one I need. The epic I'm looking for. It's Siphon Soul for my Warlock deck, because I desperately need some hard removal for my Warlocks. Come on, and... Drake. And nothing. Damn you, come on, give me... You're quite semi-useful up until now. Come on, number 4. I've got a weird relationship with the number 4. It either likes me or it absolutely hates me. Come on. Anything? Epic? Please be the epic I need. You are useless! Be rare? Oh, still useless. Damn it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Come on. Alright. And... Nope. And not... What? Oh, come on! Come on! Give it... Useful! Please! Useful! Yes! Come on! Okay, so all I need is a Shadow Form, and I've got a Priest deck. Yes! Yes! Come on! Oh! Okay, that's nice. That's really good. You know, I might, considering all I've got here, I might just freaking craft myself a Shadow Form by the end of this, just to use something, really. Alright, come on. Nothing for the last ones. Yep. And, nope. And, wait, I think I might have needed the second one of those, so that's not horrible. Last one. It is random each time, isn't it? Because I have to say, I always ran across the theory that the more packs you have when you start with, the more chance you have of getting something good. And I have 2 rares and nothing else. Okay. So you have... Okay, and... Be something useful? Damn it! Be something useful! Okay. I will count that. I will accept that one. And that's okay. I still can get a freaking Shadow Form for crying out loud! Yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for watching this very, very, very patchy episode, and hope to see you back next time. Bye.